Hi cheese, how's everyone doing? Hope everyone's doing good. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Nondie Gods, aka The Gods. If you're stumbling across my channel for the first time, here we are fat and fabulous. Here we're on a budget, but still fabulous. And I dabble into some lifestyle content via the occasional vlog. So if that's something that's up your alley, please feel free to click the subscribe button and also notification bell so don't miss any of my uploads going forward. Welcome to my first mukbang, guys. If you'd like to see what we will be getting up to in the mukbang, please stay tuned. So okay guys, in the mukbang for me is going to be very tricky because I don't think I can talk with food while I'm eating with food in my mouth, but I guess I won't. But anyway, what I have to eat for lunch today, you guys can't see, I have some sushi. We're on level 4 most we lockdown, so we were allowed to order in takeaways. So this is how I'm breaking the fast. Been craving this for the longest time. And just to wash that down, I've just got some lemon, ice cold lemon water. So okay guys, I had alluded to this on my channel, ne? In Doyobana, I want to talk about plus size dating. Yeah, well, this has been a burning issue for me because yes, dating is universal, and being fat doesn't make you less of a human. That I am very much cognizant of. But dating experiences, a band of people are different. Whether you're fat, whether you're short, whether you're tall, whether you're skinny, whatever the case is, it's different for each and every person. But since I identify as fat, I just decided to dab at that. So what I did, guys, was go on my Instagram. If you aren't following me on Instagram, my handle is at Nondie Gods, but I'll leave that down below. You don't get in though. Let's go in. So what I did then, guys, was to hold a questionnaire. I held this, and people were asking me questions. Thank you so much to my G's on Instagram. The engagement and the reception was amazing. I got so many questions, very risque. So if you're under 18, please click off because I'm going to be very explicit, and I want to be honest as much as I can because this is just me sharing my experience as a fat girl. So guys, I might do a part 2 with someone else. So just let me know. Probably that you guys are gonna decide after everything. And this sushi, guys, is from a place called Happy Endings in East London, Berea. So if you're a sushi person, I'd say go for it. And I think I should just jump into the questions. The first question, and I'll pop the questions up, and also I've cropped out the names because point. Yeah, well. The first question is, do you not hate the chubby chasers, the ones with a fetish and just want to experience us? Of course. I don't think I've ever dated anyone who was a chubby chaser, so to speak. I don't know how to answer this question. Do you not hate the chubby chasers, the ones with the fetish and just want... I mean, I don't think people have dated me primarily because I'm fat. Maybe it's just a preference for them that I'm fat. Like, everyone has a preference. Like, you like guys who are educated or who are tall or who are dark skinned, and I just believe that I've never been fetishized. I've never been made into a fetish, guys. I've never experienced that in my life. So, and yes, yeah, well. And then moving on to the second question. Do you prefer lean or buff? Lean for me means skinny, and then buff means a person who works out. Guys, I don't like skinny guys, I'm very sorry, and I don't like buff guys as well. I like guys who are chubby, around 120 kgs, and like a size 36, 38, 40 waist, yeah, well. And lean means skinny guys, and I'm too big to be dating a skinny guy. I'm very, very sorry, yeah, well. So neither, but he needs to be chubby. I'll put up a picture of what kind of body type I like on a guy. Okay, lights on or off. The thing is, it depends on where we are. If I'm with my boyfriend perhaps and we're watching a movie and the lights are off and things lead to stuff, ne, I won't get up and go switch on the lights. But if the lights are on, I'm not gonna get up and switch them off. I have no problem, and literally I have absolutely no problem whatsoever. Are you cautious and restrictive on how much you eat in front of your man, or you eat as per normal? The thing is, ne, guys, I'm not fat because I eat 8 slices of bread, or excuse me, I eat a mountain of food. My problem is sugar, and that is something I've identified, and I'm really working on it, like conscientiously working on it now. But and the cold, so I can't, like, if you dish up for me, yeah, but so just gonna say, as per normal, if you dish up for me, my mom used to get so annoyed. I literally nitpick at my food. I'd eat the meat, obviously, and the potatoes. Love potatoes, and then a bit of the veggies. I don't really like veggies. I know I sound like I'm too, but whatever. My mom used to hate that, so it's per norm, I suppose. But my problem is I snack a lot, and if I'm with my boyfriend, I literally will snack and to Kingdom Come, I don't care, and drink a lot of Coke. Yeah, well. So I'll eat as per normal. Yeah, well. Then the next question, 80. Do you think about the restrictions your body may have when it comes to cloth, e.g. positions and places? No. Absolutely not. I mean, guys, I've had sex in the car. I broke my virginity in the car. I've had sex in the park. I've had sex in the club. I've had sex literally everywhere, and it's never been a matter of I can't do something. If the mood says I must do something, I will do it. And I'm very risky or explorative when it comes to having sex. Like, I've never restricted myself. And I've never found myself in the position of perhaps I'm in the car and I'm like, I can't be comfortable. I just go with the flow, and I think I am flexible in that sense. Ebo. Next question is, have you ever dated someone who is fat? I have not dated anyone who's fat. At all, in as far as I can know. I've never dated anyone who's fat. And I don't know, guys. Like I said, I like chubby guys, but not necessarily fat. Yeah, well, I don't think I'd be able to date a guy who's as big as me. Yeah, well, maybe he just needs to be a smidge smaller than me. Yeah, well, so that we can navigate sex easier. That's just me being honest. And then this one is similar to the other question. 80. Do you find that men often see your weight as a fetish? Not in as far as I've experienced. And all the guys that have said, oh my gosh, on my size and stuff like that, I won't talk to them further. You know what I mean? Because they make it clear that they're after sex, so I won't even entertain them for a very long time. So it has to be a no from me. Then the next question is, how comfortable are you with sex and being naked, especially top half? Guys, I'm a 32-year-old woman, ne, who has a constitutional right of having sex, consensual sex. Yeah, well. So I have no issues, and I'm very comfortable with being naked. And more especially if it's someone that I'm used to. Yeah, well, obviously the first couple of times you think, oh, I don't really have to take off my top and stuff like that. Yeah, well, but as you get used to a person, it becomes much more easier. So I have no qualms with that at all. Then the next question: do you find that a lot of foreign men like you? Unfortunately or fortunately, I have not been exposed to foreign men more than other people because, like you guys might know or might not know, I went to school UJ and Joburg, and even then, it wasn't a matter of foreign men were everywhere, and even the places I hung out with, there were not foreign men. I had nothing against them. Queenstown, there's zero, and then here in East London, zero. I've never interacted with any of them ever, so I don't think I'm exposed enough for them to find me attractive at all. Then, and the next question is: has a man ever made you feel like you need to lose weight? Not anyone that I've dated, no. But let me just tell you guys a little story. While I was in intern at the municipality, there was this firefighter. I literally think he kept the hose in his pants, but the fire hose in his pants, and he was just so hot, guys. I was literally my type, was tall, dark, and handsome, you know. And we had a thing. So after like we hooked up, but not like sexually, guys. We just were all over each other and flirting and stuff like that. On a weekend, we went away with work, team building. Yeah, well. So after we came back, he became very distant, and then out of the blue, and I was not starting gym per se, but I was going to gym, at work because they had a contract with the gym, so all the employees would be able to go. So I'd go sporadically, because I'm like, oh, whatever, I'm just over the stuff, and this is just not for me. But I'd go to socialize and all that rubbish, yeah. So he said to me one day, why aren't you serious about gym? I'm like, because it's not my thing. That could be so beautiful if you were 80 or 90 kgs, yeah, well. And then I just looked at him, and I'm like, what do you mean? Like, I think I'd be more attracted to you if you weighed less. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, I wish you were also qualified in something and you had more money, yeah, well. And he just looked at me like, wow, basically. And basically the message to me, that I wasn't being spiteful, but I'm petty, just generally. You can't attack someone on things that they can't wake up and change, you know what I mean? Especially if it's not they don't have a problem with it, you know. With having said that, obviously I spoke to him again, but he kept texting and stuff like that, and I was completely over him because I'm like, there can't be a future. If I want to lose weight, I let my partner know to support me, and not someone else domineer or want to insinuate that I would be a better person if I had lost weight. Do you know what I mean? So it's a no from me, because I wouldn't date someone who wants. If for me, it would be a breaking factor, guys. If someone says to me, I don't love you or be in a relationship with you if you lose weight, Jesus, I am out. Then what is the worst thing about being overweight in relationships? This too is linked to the previous question. If my being overweight is an issue, I don't think I'd be able to go into a relationship with the person at the end of it all. Just to be frank and to be honest, I don't think I'd be able to go into that relationship. So there's nothing worse. But the worst thing outside of being in a relationship, when someone is courting you, perhaps, and that person basically is not even your type, but they feel like because you are fat, you are desperate. Like, yeah, well, and they make remarks, because it's one thing when a guy's getting rejected, their ego is obviously shattered and stuff like that, but it's another thing when a guy is being rejected by a fat girl. So actually, you've killed them, you've taken a guy and you shot them, yeah. But there's a narrative that basically fat girls are supposed to settle for whatever they're getting, and we don't necessarily have types because we nobody's type, and just me wanting you is a favor. So that's the worst thing about someone wanting to be in a relationship with you, not necessarily someone you're in a relationship with, because I'm not a guy's girl. Like I'm not going on Rotanda. I'm not under Tetelele guys or anything like that, ne? But I can go a very long while without dating unless I really like someone, yeah. So it's a matter of, I'm not gonna settle just because someone wants to give me attention. If you're not my type, you're not my type. Yes, of course, there's things I'm willing to compromise on, as everyone should. But if you're not my type, you're not my type. I'm not gonna say, oh, I'm gonna date this guy because he's paying attention to me rather. And this guy isn't. And then the next question is, what is your comfortable position while having sex? I like being on top. That is my thing, because more times than not, that's the only time I can come. And also spooning, like spooning. I'll put up an image right here for you guys to see what I'm talking about. So that's that. Is it true that most men show more interest in fat girls in the winter months? And yes, I don't know. Personally, for me, it's never been an issue. Like, it's not a matter of like I'll be with a person over the winter months. It will obviously be spread over the year. Like, no one has picked me over June. It's usually someone I would have dated, or maybe coincidentally I'd meet the person over June, and obviously our relationship was gonna last longer rather. Versus winter months are what? April, May, June, July, August. 5 months. I've never dated someone for 5 months over winter months. Okay, if that answers the question. Then the next question is he says sexual questions too. Do fat girls not get tired during sex, and how flexible can they be? Personally, for me, I enjoy the act of having sex. I really do. And more than orgasming, I like having sex. So I don't necessarily get tired, especially if it's, well, I'm only going to be having sex. I only have sex with people that I like, especially if it's someone that I like. Yeah, well. And how flexible can they be? As flexible as you make them to be. Because I think, guys, their sex is very dependent on your partner and how comfortable they make you feel. Because I think it takes a special kind of a man. And I'm saying this with the utmost love. It takes a special kind of a man to be able to be in a relationship with a bigger girl. Yes, we are sensitive. Yes, we are whatever. Yes, we whatever. Especially when it comes to the weight, and they need to be cognizant about that, but not make it an issue of the relationship. Yeah, boy. So if my partner makes me comfortable, then I could even swing from a chandelier. Yeah, why not? So it just depends on your partner and the person that you're sleeping with, how they're treating you as a plus size woman. Yeah, boy. Do you find it hard to be in relationship with so many men also looking at skinny girls? Like I said, guys, it's a matter of saying it's difficult for tall. Okay, no, let me put it this way. It's a matter of preference, guys. It's literally a matter of preference. I'm not competing against anyone. I'm not competing against skinny girls. I'm not competing against either big girls. People, there's men who have a type. You guys might say a type which is a big girl. You guys might say it's a fetish, but I don't think so. I just think it's a preference. There's men who want their woman bigger. Yeah, well. And as we're growing older, they become more of a preference, because I think it is the fact that we make better. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but we make better homemakers because we're warm, etc., etc., etc. I'm not saying skinny girls can't be warm or homemakers, whatever the case is, but as we're growing old, it's just a trend that I have seen. No one has proposed marriage to me, but it's just a trend that I have seen. Yeah, bro. I just believe that whether you're skinny or whether you're short whether you're fat, whether you're tall, it will never miss you. Honestly, I'm not competing against anyone, because this question for me says that men are all gravitating towards skinny women, and we also have to be running after those men. I don't think that's the case, honestly. Do you find that more men are attracted to you because of a fetish or not? Again, this question, it is a no for me. I've never been made to feel like that, because there was this other thing I used to watch on, I think it was used to be called TLC, where these big women, like, they're like 600 pounds, guys, like so big, and they used to have boyfriends who used to feed them oil, like through a funnel, used to literally feed them oil. So maybe that is an extreme fetish, but in as far as my experience, I've never been made to feel that. Nah. Someone is with me because I am fat. Yeah, well. And then the last question, guys. Thank you for watching until this far. The last question is, do you have a type? Of course I have a type, guys. Have I dated my type? Yes and no. Yeah, well. And guys, this type thing changes as you grow older. You are willing to compromise on so much more, because you realize that your dream man might not necessarily be packaged the way that you've imagined. Just a little bit of insight on what kind of a guy that I like. I don't think I'd be able to date a guy who's shorter than me because I'm big, so just aesthetically it's not going to be pleasing. And I also like dark skinned guys with beards, obviously, because that just makes me look like a bear and so manly. And I just love an eloquent man, educated, well dressed. I said eloquent, so well spoken, and ambitious, all around ambitious, guys. Like, I know these are cliche things and expectant, but I want a man I can feel safe around him. So, with having said that, the attributes of a person and the characteristics of a person matter more than the physical. So that brings us to the end of the Q&A. I really hope I was able to give you guys insight about my dating experience. But anyway, please don't forget to comment, like, share, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you in the next one. Mwah.